Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Marielle, and today I'm going to be reacting to my 9 biggest New York City pet peeves. I was scrolling through my watch later and I was like, I need to watch this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, let's get to it. Let me know if you guys are from New York and have a pet peeve. I think mine are slow walkers. But I recently turned into a a regular average walking speed. I slowed down from how I used to be as a kid. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it. I don't really go out for things to annoy me. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section below what's yours, if they're on the list or not.
New York City. You either love it or hate it.
I love
it. Or sometimes a little bit of both. Because in spite of all its advantages, there are so many things here that can just grate on your nerves. Here are my 9 biggest New York City pet peeves. Number 2, slow express trains.
Oh.
The idea behind express trains is they're supposed to speed through the tunnel and get you to your destination faster, right? Well, what's up with these express trains moving through the tunnel at a snail's pace? Don't you just hate it when you're on the express and you look out the window to see the local train flying past you, leaving all of us on the express behind in the dust?
Oh my god, I used to hate this when I used to go to school, like high school. And so in order to get to my high school through train, you can either take the 1 train, the A train, or the C train. And I didn't live by the 1, so I would have to transfer trains. So my options are the A train or the C train. It would take the C train. There'll be 3 C trains which are local, by the way. The A train is the express. So there'll be like 3 C trains that already passed me while I'm still waiting for my 1 A train. And then I'm like, local or express? Like, is this wait worth it or not? And then I'll end up going late. Not that I didn't mind. If you guys saw the school edition video, y'all know that I really didn't care for high school. But y'all should definitely care. Biggest pet peeve.
On my nerves every time.
Because there's no point in being called express at this point.
Number 4, broken escalators.
Oh my god.
I can't tell you how many times I've had to carry heavy luggage, gallons of paint, and bags of groceries up escalators that weren't working.
Not even.
And
just
I'm talking about
walking all day.
Long escalators to heaven. And mind you, there's no resting. You have to keep it moving because the people behind you who have to be somewhere don't give a rat's tail about you being tired and out of breath. Just keep it moving, please. Number 5.
Actually, one of my biggest pet peeves is that it's self-explanatory when you see it. There's always a side where you, like, especially if you're on an escalator, there's always a side that you lean on that you don't want to keep walking. So you leave space for the people who are going to keep walking. Or when you're on staircase, like you're walking down or up a staircase, there's a side where, you walk up and there's a side where you walk down. When there's no, like, rail to separate it, it's just a big-ass staircase with no separation in the middle. People would naturally create that division, and I hate the people that come down the upside and the people who go, vice versa. Like, I hate that, bro. Like, just stay on your side. Just stay on it.
Subway breakdancing. I don't usually mind the panhandling on the subways all that much.
Yeah.
Because people gotta do what they gotta do to survive.
Facts.
But when it comes to the subway breakdancers, that's where I draw the line.
They kind of scare me because I don't want to get hit.
They think it's all fun and cute. But when it comes to some kid climbing the poles in front of me,
oh my god,
I'm not amused. After a couple of shoes have gone flying past my head, one landing on my lap, and being almost kicked in the face, nowadays, I just move away to find me a safe zone. Sometimes at the cost of losing my seat. Pisses me off every time because we all know that if your face gets kicked in, these kids are going to be nowhere to be found. No, they won't be there to pay your medical bills because they're just going to run off at the next stop and disappear into the crowd. Now that we've finally got the subway issues out of the way, we can move on to some of my other gripes about the city. So, let's start with 7. Scaffolding. Why does it sometimes feel like you never see the sun even on a sunny day? Well, it has to do with these ugly makeshift overhead platforms surrounding 50% of all the buildings in New York. They're the scaffolding that you see all over the place. Is it me, or does it seem like there's always a new skyscraper going up or an old building getting a facelift? Walk down any street and you're bound to encounter scaffolding within a 2-block range. Again, it goes to show that this ancient city that we call New York is just falling apart, and because of that, I've come to the realization that the dark, depressing scaffolding will always be a part of our lives.
Honestly, I don't mind scaffolding only because when it's raining, you have a place to hide when it's raining.
And last but not least, I have for you number 9, the rat race. New York City is not just a place full of hustle and grit. It's a friggin' rat race. If you're not fortunate enough to ride around in limos, or if you don't have the luxury of a doorman who can hail a cab to your doorstep every day, then consider yourself running the rat race with everyone else. It's a hard life here, and burnout happens quickly. It's a lifestyle that can wear most people down because you're constantly overstimulated, always on the go, and having to endure the harsh elements as you walk to your destination
Oh my God.
is just never fun. Yes, you're walking everywhere, climbing stairs all over the place. You're always dragging something home, and it seems you're always in a rush. Most people run on coffee here, but for some reason, we always end up looking like zombies by the end of the day. The rat race is harsh, it's hard, and it will eventually always find a way to run you ragged.
I agree though. New Yorkers are always on the move. That's just how we are. Like, we walk fast. We're not rude, okay? Can we stop that whole New Yorkers are rude? We're not rude. It's just don't come at us crazy. We have bad days, you know. We're actually pretty nice. Like, if you're lost and you ask for help, we're more than willing to help. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. We're not mean, so let's stop saying New Yorkers are mean. Now let me stop. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, give this one a thumbs up. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload next. I feel like I haven't said that in a long time, but I could be wrong. Yeah, let me know what are your guys' biggest pet peeves in New York. I didn't know I really had any until this person said it. But definitely please let me know so we can have this talk. I don't know, let me know if you guys are from New York. I know there's one from Brooklyn because they told me they were from Brooklyn. I was born in Brooklyn. Yeah. Alright, let me close out this video. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.